Today we are going to learn about something called the order of operations. And what that means when we talk about operations is we're talking about multiplication, division, subtraction, addition, and that there is a certain order that we need to use when we have more than one of these operations in a problem. Such as this. We have 3 times 8 plus 3 times 10 divided by 5. We cannot just start solving that. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 3 is 27, times 10. We can't do that, otherwise we're going to end up with the wrong answer. There is an order that you have to follow in order to get to the right answer. And the way that we can remember that order is through PEMDAS. And some people remember this as, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, PEMDAS is what helps us to remember the order to solve things. So P, that stands for parentheses. Okay, E stands for exponents, and we don't use exponents, not yet, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll learn more about that when you get into middle school. Okay, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division. We solve those together at the same time. Okay, and then we end with addition and subtraction. We solve those at the same time. So let's do an example for this problem right here. Okay, we're going to attack this problem. We're going to use PEMDAS, and that PEMDAS tells us that what do we need to do first? Whatever is in the parentheses. So we're going to go right over here where it says 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So we're going to solve 2. And now we have 3 times 8 plus 3 times 2. Okay, now we're going to solve all of our multiplication and division at the same time as we see them. So we're going to start here just like we read in a book. Okay, here's a multiplication. So we're going to do this one first. What's 3 times 8? 3 times 8 is 24. So now we have 24 plus 3 times 2. Okay, now I'm going to keep going and see if I have any more multiplication or division. Yep, here's one. 3 times 2. That is 6. So now what do we have left? We have 24 plus 6. So that's my last thing that I have. So I know I can go ahead and solve that. 24 plus 6 is 30. We can try one more. Let's do 16 divided by 8 plus 4 minus 2 times 6. Okay, so the first thing that you probably would like to do is this one right here, because it's right in front of you. It's first 16 divided by 8, but we're not, because we know that we have to use the parentheses first. So we're going to go to the parentheses. 4 minus 2 is 2. So that's 2. Everything else comes down. Now we have our plus 2 times 6. Okay, we have no more parentheses. So now we're going to look for any of our multiplication or division that comes along. Whatever comes along first, that's what we're going to solve. And we're going to solve all of them. So we're going to start here. Any multiplication or division? Yep, there's one right away. 16 divided by 8. So we're going to solve that first. 16 divided by 8 is 2. What do we have left? 2 plus 2 times 6. So any more multiplication or division? Yes, we have 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So now we have 2 times, I'm sorry, not times, but it's plus 2 plus 12. And that equals 14. If we had come back up here and made the mistake of solving 2 plus 2 first, then we would have gotten a 4 times your 6, which would be 24, which would be a different answer. You have to follow the order of operations using PEMDAS.